covering the Northern Bahamas? You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. It is one of the highlights of Youth Month. It is a unique event that gives a group of young people the opportunity to be decision makers for the day and get a feel of what it is like to debate on the floor of Parliament. Tonight, Jay Philippe talks to the youth representatives from Grand Bahama.
Youth Parliament is a signature event during the National Youth Month activities. Youth Parliament will take place in the nation's capital this Friday, October 26th. Its proceeding will be carried live on ZNS Parliamentary Channel. There will be 5 orators representing Grand Bahama. One of the topics is mental illness.
I am privileged and I thank the Ministry of Youth, Sport and Culture for providing young people with a platform to address issues that are of national importance. It has been said, and the statistics are proven, it is evidence that 1 out of every 4 Bahamians have some sort of mental illness. And it's also important to note that the stigma attached, people have a stigma attached to mental illness, saying that it's only for the weak and not the spiritual or those who are emotionally grounded. It does not affect them. And that is not true. Reality is that mental illness affects us all.
So I feel as though this is something that's really detrimental in our society. I also believe that more awareness needs to be raised about these issues as they're so prominent in society.
Another topic that will be discussed in Youth Parliament is youth unemployment.
I feel like it's saddening to know that youth unemployment is on the rise, because I feel like there's a lack of opportunity for young people, especially as they exit high school, because I feel like we're trained to be employees rather than to be business owners. So I feel like more strategies need to be implemented, like for example junior achievement, that teach young people how to be entrepreneurs, not to work for themselves, because at the end of the day they just work for minimum wage instead of working for a greater cause.
We all need to gather our ways to help to mitigate unemployment and provide more job opportunities for young people coming out of school, and we need to also train them to be self-employed or to be their own boss.
Central Grand Bahama Representative Diagonal Dixon says she's excited to be a part of Youth Parliament and give her solutions on unemployment.
I feel like students are coming out of school and they are told that there is a minimum requirement to get a job, and when they come out of school it's so different. And I feel like it's now time for us to now encourage our youth and prepare and make more opportunities and more gateways so that even the Bahamas at large can be seen greater in the employment business.
Reporting for ZNS Network News, I'm Jay Philippe.
Thank you, Jay. Well, if you love Junkanoo, you don't have to wait until the holidays to enjoy the cultural parade. The Swingers Junkanoo group has created a signature event for spectators to enjoy every Sunday through a mini rush. The sweet sounds of Junkanoo echoed throughout the downtown area as the Swingers rushed through the streets for its signature Sunday Junkanoo Rush Out event. The downtown area has been the practice grounds for the Swingers for many years, but with this new twist and a partnership with the Downtown Business Association, every Sunday a DJ is present along with food vendors and spectators for the mini rush out. Leader Anthony Williams says this has been going on for the past 4 weeks, and they're realizing that more and more residents are coming out to support. While he adds that there has been no financial benefit for the group thus far, they are attracting persons who are interested in joining the Swingers.
So that's the satisfaction we're getting from it. But we decide to stick with it as long as we can. And if on the end of the day, if we come out with a couple of new members in the group, then that's fine.
And he adds that there is also this additional benefit.
Through this, we're trying to build up a fan base, you know, a much stronger fan base for the Swingers group, and to let the public know that the Swingers group is not finished, not dead. We're still live and kicking, and we intend to continue going on as long as we can.
Representative of the Downtown Association, Yolanda Hanna, says that she's excited that more and more people are supporting the Swingers downtown Junkanoo Rush Out.
This is a hangout spot every Sunday evening until December 16th. We're going to be here. We're going to be rushing it out. And also we want to get, the community ready for Junkanoo. This is Junkanoo season. And so, you don't have to wait until New Year's Day. You can come downtown. You can enjoy the rush. You can have some good Bahamian food. You can listen to some music. And again, thank you to the Royal Bahamas Police Force force. We've not had any incident. They are here on the ground with us, and so, we're just so happy to be a part of this.
This time around, the practice was dubbed a Pink Rush Out as the group celebrated all those who have been afflicted with cancer.
So we just want to show everybody that we support those who are fighting with breast cancer, who have survivors from breast cancers, and also the families who's lost someone from breast cancer, because I can relate to that, you understand? So that's why I made October one of my favorite month, and I told the girls, we encourage the girls to let's go out here and show that we support Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Shashina Rolf-Farquharson, ZNS Network News. Now, every Sunday, the group practices downtown Freeport at the Old Winn-Dixie parking lot. The event starts at 7 p.m. and the rush out begins promptly at 8:30 p.m. And finally, in news this evening, the Grand Bahama Health Services is celebrating Accident and Emergency Week. The theme, Advancing Healthcare and Exceeding Challenges. An opening ceremony was held on Saturday morning just outside of the Accident and Emergency Center. Hospital Administrator Sharon Williams sharing the importance of the observance.
On a day-to-day basis, we see some 100 to 150 clients within the emergency room, and amazingly, less than half of those are true emergencies. The majority of those are walk-in patients with ailments that may be seen elsewhere within our system, and we plan to educate our public on when to use our emergency room. Most persons accessing care will come to the emergency room in the first instance, so it's important for our practitioners to have not only the skills in diagnosing and curing, but also in properly triaging and giving those patients the information they need to know where to access care.
Clinical Director Dr. Michelle Sweeting says that there are a number of other activities planned as well.
All of us will come together in the team building events on Monday and Thursday. We have an interpersonal skills and communication workshop that is overseen by Chief Superintendent Loretta Mackey, and her team will come down and oversee that. And on Friday, we then kick up our heels. On Wednesday, we have a Nurses Skills Day and Physician CME workshop. On Friday, we then settle back with the staff, CD awards, kick up our heels, and we call it distressor.
Now, the week will end on Sunday with a church service at the Church of the Ascension. And now it is time to ask the doctor.
The doctor. Continuing our discussion on breast cancer, as I mentioned previously, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Even though the number of women being diagnosed and treated with early breast cancer due to mammograms, the number of advanced breast cancer cases is not falling. This might mean that mammograms are detecting some cancers that might never affect a woman's health. Unfortunately, doctors cannot distinguish dangerous breast cancers from those that are non-life-threatening. So annual mammograms remain the best tool we have for detecting early and reducing the risk of death. If you have questions regarding mammograms or breast cancer, please email askthedrbahamas@gmail.com. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us. A check on sports is up next with Ramiko Knowles.